Hi people, Morino Ravenberg here again as always and as usual. I just wanted to point something out to people. I've made a couple of changes to my website overall. I have focused on optimization, so website speed and usability and functionality, as opposed to a balance, which was the case in general for my website between imagery, so flashiness, if you will, quote unquote showing off. Not that I show off, but you know what I mean. Basically, between fashionableness, if you want, if you will, I mean, and optimization or optimizationality. And now, for me personally, focus is purely on optimizationality, so maximum performance and whatnot and the core content of my website, and not so much on beautiful images and on related matters. It's just purely about the content, what you can read and or watch. So yeah, this is what the website looks like, and you can see the difference for yourself here. Okay, this is my website back in the day. This was what the date. This was essentially last year, November. This was the general consensus on my website. This is a website where you can go to view, where you can test your website and see what the rating is overall in terms of speed and overall an analytical report. And you can see for yourself here, the page size when loading it initially is 15.4 MB, performance grade is 66, load time is close to 10.5 seconds. And yeah, the rest of the report simply gives away and or conveys everything in detail. But this is all that you need to know. I managed to to optimize it purely, and look at the difference. Boom. This is my website now. Performance grade 71. Page size on startup is 3.5. Load time is 2.68 seconds. So I managed to reduce the weight of my website overall, and anything that bogs it or slows it down fivefold. Or in other words, I managed to optimize my website fivefold. Okay, and at the same time reduce visual pleasantries as little as possible or minimize them. In any case, all you need to remember now when you visit my website, when you initially visit it, right? Like when I close it, for example, and I open it, you'll notice something. The thing is that you need to start scrolling. The website isn't automatically going to become active. You simply need to move around a bit with the cursor. The second you briefly move around, the main menu will appear. The whole point of all of this is, like I just said, okay, functionality. It's all about functionability and or functionality. Everything is about optimization. What's important now is that people have access to the information on my website as fast and as adequately and as optimally as possible. Okay, but with all the beautiful images and whatnot, like this one, for example, and everything else that was the case or was the norm up to now, or up to, for example, before I made these changes that made it so fast, they bogged the website down a bit to the point where, like I said, and like I showed you in this report, it took 10.5 seconds, honestly, for the website to load fully. Whereas now, the second you open up the website, it just immediately opens, and I'll show you again. Like I said here, you'll see the difference. It loads pretty much right away, literally right away. And like I said, you need to move around. That's the only thing you need to keep in mind. See, because I moved around a bit, if I visit my website again and I literally don't click anything, I don't even move with the cursor, nothing, then you'll see that the menu is unlikely to just pop up out of itself. Notice that. See, I'm completely quiet. I let go of my mouse, my computer mouse, and boom, nothing. The menu doesn't appear with the home and about section and my $100 store, and the main image on my website, my profile image, does not appear. I need to move the cursor around a bit, and boom, there you go. It appears. And you'll notice that this is just so that people that visit my website frequently are aware of it, and even new visitors. Back in the day, it took a good while. I think the browser bar here with the sign or the icon that shows that it's still loading. It took at least 5 or 6 seconds before it was completely done, and even then, it was still rendering images and whatnot. But now it's super fast. Doesn't matter which browser you use. I can even use Microsoft Edge, and you'll see. Visit my website. Look at the difference. Boom! It loads right away. Immediately. Nothing. The second you click on it, it loads right away. Okay, no waiting, no loading, no nothing, none of that. No circular icon showing up loading. Notice that I'm not touching my mouse, and again, see, the main menu doesn't appear. The second I briefly move, boom, the main menu appears. There you go. So that's all, guys. It's all about, like I said, it's all about optimization nowadays. It's all about speed. It's all about efficiency. And that is all. This is just so that you're aware of this, and don't worry if you even don't see messages or images pop up, etc., etc. This is normal. The system automatically does this, and usually you'll only see an image when you scroll over it or similar. It's the same thing, for example, with any other media files. I'll show it here as well. Notice that, see, the YouTube video didn't appear right away. The same thing here with the audio files. Notice that. See, it only loads on when I hover over it. This is all for the sake of optimization already. Like I said, it's only when you go over a media file will it start appearing, etc. Notice that. See, look, it's only then that it appears. Just for the sake of making the website as fast and as optimal as possible. So again, thanks for watching, and now you know. Bye.